Hello there. I'd like to take a few minutes right now and show you around this really cool program I've been using for a while called Youzign. And it's basically a online program that helps you to create images really fast, and it has a lot of built-in templates, and it also has a lot of really cool built-in connections to databases filled with stock photos and stock icons. So it makes it really, really easy to make blog posts, images, or podcast covers, or ebook covers, or Twitter images. It's got different templates for all those different platforms. So you'll see in a second. So there's a couple different ways, I guess, that you can access the templates. You can go to New Design, or you can click here to see some of the cool templates they have. So they have a list of a lot of the most sort of common templates you might want to use. Ebook, Facebook ad medium, different Facebook ad sizes, blog post, image, Twitter, graphic designer, resume. Oh, so resume templates, YouTube. Oh yeah. So here's a really cool list of all the different things that you might need in a Facebook account. They have different ad sizes, cover photo, event cover, group cover, newsfeed image, all depending on what you want to do. Twitter cover, Google Plus, YouTube, Pinterest, board cover, pins, web banner, all sorts of different sizes. These are like popular ad sizes, like leaderboard and skyscraper and square. Those are different typical ad sizes. All these different traditional print templates that you can look at. Kindle cover, this is actually really cool. Infographics, I haven't really dug into that yet, but let's look at Kindle cover because that's kind of one of the more cool little features. So basically, if you want to write a Kindle book, this thing can take care of the cover for you without having to hire a graphic designer or anything. So let's go ahead and choose, this one's very simple. Let's say use. And I'm still familiarizing myself with all the tools that are available because there's so many. Everything's saved on the cloud, so you don't have to worry about saving anything to your computer and losing anything. That's nice. You can also bring your own images into this too. It's kind of like an online little Photoshop thing with a lot of pre-built templates. So saves somebody like me who's not that good at Photoshop a lot of time. So here are kind of traditional editing stuff over here, like typical Photoshop stuff that you'd want to use. It has layering just like Photoshop, so you can move things around, drop it back behind other things or in front of other things. If you're familiar with Photoshop or GIMP or anything, you know how layers work. So it's really, once you learn how to use those, it's really impossible to go back to not having them. All sorts of different, I didn't even know about this. So there's a whole bunch of different patterns you can use. That's pretty cool. And different images, and then of course all sorts of different little pre-built templates for a lot of fonts that people would need. There's tons of fonts in here. My favorite thing though is right here. This is the graphics. So they've got some, I guess, handmade sort of computer graphics here. Let's go check out some of the occasion graphics, like kind of like modern version of clip art here. They've got a lot of them for a lot of different topics. So, and they're usually vectors, I think, so they scale up really nicely. And then, even cooler, in my opinion, are these integrations. So they have Icon Finder, which I didn't know anything about before, Pixabay, which is a stock photo place, and then Stock Unlimited. So Icon Finder, let's just take a look. So we've got tons of icons that are really widely used, and I believe a lot of them are free. Most of them are free, maybe not most, but I found a lot that were free to use. That was kind of the reason that I got this Youzign, as access to these databases of things. So let's go like InkPen or something. See what they have. Okay, so these ones, looks like this for this particular topic, a lot of these are like premium images. They usually just cost like $1 or something. You can see how it would look in there, and then I'm not sure how the purchasing works, but you can drop these little icons in there. And then these ones are free. I've used a lot of both free and the premium ones. So that would be free icon that you drop in there. It's obviously just for demonstration purposes. This would be the probably weirdest Kindle cover ever. So that's really good. Pixabay is really awesome. Let's go. Oh, that's a pretty cool picture. So they have tons of pictures in here that you can use when you get access to Youzign. That's a really cool picture of a cat. Let's go send backwards. So that's how that layering thing works, if you weren't familiar. Yeah, clearly my graphic design skills could use some work. And that's why I really like Youzign, actually, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and they kind of prevent me from screwing up too bad. So yeah, that's an example of a really cool picture. As you can see, there are tons, and again, you can search for that's kind of a weird word, but let's see what they got. Okay. There you go. That's a pretty awesome picture. Send to back. Let's get rid of the cat. I'm sure if any of you watching, if you're watching this and actually know how to do graphic design, you're probably cringing. But that's kind of the point. You don't really have to know. You can kind of just mess around, and pretty confident that eventually I would make this look decent with enough time and work. Makes it pretty easy. So there's that part. So I love this Pixabay integration. You can search for anything, and they pretty much have pictures for most ideas. I haven't used Stock Unlimited yet. Let's try that out. And I think it's the same deal. Most of the images that you have access to are free to use, and then through some sort of licensing deal with Youzign, I'm guessing. Ooh, that one's really cool. And then some of them will be premium images too, so just depends on the image. Yeah, let's get rid of that. So then the next really cool part. So Stock Unlimited, I haven't tested that one out, but it looks like that's another place that you can get all sorts of images. So you don't have to worry about going out and buying stock images individually and searching through the different databases. That's all kind of built in, and then it's got all these templates built in. It's pretty cool. And then you can upload your own too. So you can upload your own images to use, which is really handy. So if you do have stock images already, you can just import them into Youzign. And then you can see one of the cool things that it does here is if you click on preview, it will show you how it will look on, this is like a Kindle Fire, I guess. So it'll show you how it actually looks, and you can download this preview to use as the image actually. So that's how that works. And you can change this at any time too, to a different template. So just change it to a Twitter cover, which completely made it crazy. And then you can set custom images here too. But again, the preview is one of the coolest things here. It shows you what this will actually look like in its current state in the template that you're using. So remember we did Twitter profile. This is how our image would currently look, and you can actually like export it in that current state. So you can change it here and then instantly see how that affects it on a Twitter page. So let's go to doing it as a Facebook profile picture. Well, that's not a very good profile picture. Facebook cover photo. Look at that. Cool. And then personal page or business page. Switch between that. All right. So that just gives you a live preview of what it's actually going to look like on your Facebook page as you're editing it. How cool is that? You can hop back and forth between, making a change here. Well, what if I shrink it a little bit and move it over? How's that going to look? And then 1 second later, you see exactly how it's going to look on your Facebook page. So that is a little preview of what is possible with Youzign. I'm sure there are tons of other things here that I haven't even figured out. Just the basic idea is something that I really love, like not having to worry about, what was the size for those different, what was the size for Twitter versus the YouTube page versus a blog image. It's got it all built in, so you don't have to think about it. I'm curious about this infographics thing too. Okay, so and they already have a bunch of pre-built templates so that you can get ideas too. Product cover. Let's look at that. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. So let's just take another quick look at a different design. Okay, and then just click preview on their already done, nicely designed thing instead of one of mine. But you can flip through these different previews for digital books, and you can see what it actually looks like, and you can just export right from here. You can just save it. If you want it to look like a magazine, you can just, well, I guess you can't do it that way, but you can click on this download preview. Then you could go, what would it look like as a DVD cover? It's kind of a huge upgrade from what I was using before, which is a Photoshop action series where you would have to like set up the template. You'd have to set up each template individually. If you wanted to do a DVD thing, you'd have to open the DVD template, set everything up, put all the images in the right place for a DVD, and then export it, and then just like see how it looks, go back, make changes, export it again, see how it looks. That's how you would make changes. But here you can make changes live, and you can make changes to one design and then see how it's going to output into all these different things. And this is right there. If you think it looks great, then you just go download preview, and you've got your iPhone or your Kindle cover, your DVD cover, your binders, your books. So that's another really cool feature. The built-in images are like the best thing ever, so I don't have to spend time looking through all these different databases for images. I can just do it all from one place. I love that. And again, I want to check out this infographics, see what this is all about. I've never made an infographic, so let's see. Okay, so that's the size. I might want to go to a template, actually. The size that you should use for an infographic, I guess. Let's go infographic. And I'm guessing, especially for infographics, it's cool that they have the hookups to Icon Finder and their built-in stock of graphics. Infographic. Oh yeah, no special characters. It always yells at me. I always want to put dashes and things. Okay, wow, yeah, these are all individual little graphics. So you could take these out and put your own little icons, replace this with your own text, like how to be cool, and look for the graphic, these little graphics in the topic that you want. Let's look for a cool person. Maybe a thumbs up? No. There's a thumbs up. How to be cool. Right on. Oh, that guy's definitely cool. This guy's not very cool. Blank faces, those guys are creepy. Astronaut guy's cool. I like magician guy. Look at this. I don't know why I'm so amused, but this is how people... I could actually make an infographic, and I don't even have to be a designer. Super cool. Magician guy. Magician Dave. Yeah, look at that. Magician Dave being super cool. Oh, travel. Flip-flops. That's my favorite thing. Boring business guy, you are getting overwritten by flip-flops. Or maybe deleted entirely from the matrix. Yep. Now it's flip-flops. Let's see what the color... Ooh, look at that. I knew it. Look at that. That's amazing. So then we make it probably look... Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad I looked at infographics. How does this one work? No. You can change each individual color. Well, we like orange for some reason on this one. Can you change the orange? Holy tamale. Nice. Look at that. So cool. So you don't have to know how to do infographics to make a really amazing, perfect looking infographic. And then throw in some maybe icon finder, like tweet stuff. Watch out, Magician Dave. Got a Twitter bird coming for you. Okay, well, I'm having way too much fun here. Yeah, definitely recommend you check out Youzign. It's a really, really, really handy tool for anybody who does graphic, not graphic design, but anybody who doesn't have graphic design talent, but you still want to come up with blog headers, blog images, infographics, obviously, Facebook images, Twitter images, Pinterest, or doing product shots, as you saw, for ebooks or DVD products, anything like digital marketers. This is basically a gold mine. I'm a digital marketer, so this is the best thing ever because I don't have to wait for a graphic designer to design all my stuff and make edits and adjustments and all that stuff. I can do it all myself, and it's all super easy, and I don't have to keep looking up what the Facebook dimension, like every single social media platform has all these different dimensions for every single one of their posts, and they have guides, which is cool. That's what I was doing in the beginning. So I was like, okay, what's a Facebook newsfeed image? It's 1200 by 375, and then if I want to use the same image for Twitter, it's 800 by 575, and I couldn't keep track of all those silly things. So Youzign is awesome. Just takes so much time, saves so much time because it's all built into this system. So definitely grab yourself a copy. If you're watching this on YouTube, then there should be a link below the video to get some cool bonuses and get really good deal on it. And yeah, thanks for watching.